Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my newest video. Anyway guys, in this video, it will be a book, Blu-ray and DVD update. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so the first one up for the books, it is of Terry Pratchett's A Johnny Maxwell story called Johnny and the Dead, which is cool. Really cool. Then next up guys, for the books. Now obviously I love the film versions, but I never knew they'd done a book. But I decided to pick it up because I like picture books and stuff. And this is of Shrek by William Steig. This is the original book that Shrek, the film, was loosely based on, which is cool. And this was like a fun short story, which is really sweet. Okay guys, now on to the Blu-rays. Now guys, the first one up, we have a film called Sweet 16. This film was okay, not the best. It was just okay. The next up guys, this is one of my favourite sequels, and this is of Maniac Cop 2 here on Blu-ray, which is cool. Next up guys, I've only recently seen this other horror film, but I liked it enough to buy it, and it's of Bad Moon. Most of these, I think all of these Blu-rays, apart from the first one, that's Sweet 16, all of these others now are, I think they're Spanish releases, but yeah, Bad Moon, which is a really fun werewolf film. The next up, we've then got Stephen King's Thinner, which is one of my favourite Stephen King stories, and it's really cool. Next up, we've then got the director's cut of The Wanderers, which is really sweet. Next up, one of my favourite new Sean Penn films. Now I say new because I've only recently seen it, but it's actually from the 80s, I believe. And it is of Bad Boys with Sean Penn. It's really cool. The next up, another Sean Penn film that I really enjoyed, and it is another Spanish Blu-ray release, as I said, and this is of At Close Range with Sean Penn and Christopher Walken, which is cool. Then next up, for another Spanish release, and this is of Sorority Babes in a Slime Ball Bolorama here on Blu-ray, which is really cool. You know, and this has got the Brink Stevens, Linnea Quigley. It's got Hal Havens, which is cool. You know, Hal Havens and Linnea Quigley, they both star together in Night of the Demons, the original, so it's cool. Then last up, guys, for the Blu-ray portion of this video, and this is another one of my favourite films that I've recently watched, and it is of American Gothic, with Rod Steiger and Yvonne Carlo, which is cool. And guys, and then lastly up now for this update, we've then got Charlotte's Web, the live action version. Now also, I've always heard about Charlotte's Web ever since I was a kid, but I don't know if I had ever seen this, so I decided to pick it up. It was a cute movie for what it is. And next up, another film, well, another set of films I've always heard about when I was a kid, but I never got around to watching them. And this is of Babe and Babe, Pig in the City, a 2-film set, which is cool. It was okay, but it's not something I would actually watch again. But if I was still a kid, I would probably love these films. But since I'm an adult, some films I just, wouldn't really care to watch because, it's just not stuff that I really care for, to be honest. And this is also another set, but this is a 3-film set. It's of Beethoven, the first, second, and the third films here. I've only watched the first 2, only because I've heard that the third one, although it's connected to the first 2, the third one is basically its own sequel, but the first 2 are about the family, from the first film. So, but yeah, these was fun films, and obviously the Saint Bernard is really adorable. So That's for Beethoven, the trilogy, so to speak. The next up, this is one of my favourite versions of A Christmas Carol or Scrooge, and this is the version with Alistair Sim. This is in black and white, which is really sweet. Yeah, Alistair Sim, Sir Michael Hordern, and George Cole, which is really cool. And this is the 50th anniversary of the classic Christmas favourite. So it's really cool to actually have this now, because I love Scrooge or A Christmas Carol. You know, my favourite version has always been the 1970 version with Albert Finney, you know, as Ebenezer Scrooge. But obviously, as a kid growing up, the only version I really know of was the Muppets Christmas Carol. But you know, but guys, anyway, for the last two, and this is season 1. Now I've seen the movie version with Steve Martin, but this is the original black and white TV show from 1955, I believe, and it is of Sergeant Bilko, the Phil Silver Show, the complete season 1 here on DVD, which is cool. Yeah, some of this was fine. Some of it was funny for the most part, but I really couldn't get into it. Now with the Steve Martin one, of course I got brought up with films with Steve Martin, so I knew his comedy background, but I had never ever seen this version before until recently. But it was okay for my first watch. Okay guys, and then last up for this one, and it is of a John Hughes film, I believe, and it is of Some Kind of Wonderful, with Eric Stoltz, and then you've got Leah Thompson, Craig Sheffer, and Mary Stuart Masterson, I believe her name is. But yeah, I really enjoyed this film. I've been holding out on this for like a while, because I've seen most of other John Hughes films, but some of them, I mean, I'm not really like someone who likes romantic kind of like those kind of like films, whatever. But I thought to myself, I love the 80s anyway. I like John Hughes. I like these actors in different films and stuff. But I ended up loving this film, so it's a win-win. But guys, anyway, that is it for my book, Blu-ray and DVD update. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And see you guys in the next video. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye for now. Bye.